Bruh, Julio is just catching that shit. He just bombing that bitch up to Julio. Triple coverage, caught that hoe. This is how he start getting all them passing yards when he trying to come back when he down. He didn't gave up on the run game. But I got him where I want him though. I just need to catch him. Catch him slipping. Weezy, my nigga Weezy.
What up, what up? I ain't gonna lie, I try to play that shit tonight. I try to play that beta tonight.
Oh, you tried?
I told you couldn't play. Oh, I forgot to download this shit.
It was downloading, I said, hey, I'm gonna try it. It loaded up though.
Oh, I ain't even download the bitch. The thing says, man. But you gotta download the beta or the game? Nigga, you... Yeah, he can go to PlayStation. I was about to tell that nigga that. The beta being a PlayStation store, fool. Nigga like, I don't need you. Man, I don't see that hoe. Where you got that bit from? Will you? Yeah. Well, I'm on the fucking For Honor page right now. The For Honor page. I'm asking. I don't know. It's not on here. Now, what you said? Go where? Yeah. Oh, this. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna start downloading after this game. Cause this nigga, he done came, no. No homo.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the
Yeah, I
NFL
registered and shit.
Today's matchup features a team that
I don't think you gotta register for this beta, though.
lead the league in first downs.
Yeah, I don't know, because Tyler said it wasn't on his page, and I told him to register, then he found it.
Oh. Probably gotta register.
So with kickoff approaching, let's send it over to our commentators here this afternoon. Brandon Guy.
I cannot wait.
Okay, Larry.
Wow.
I set my alarm for 8:55.
Fuck you, Weezy. Good job.
I got a job, man. I'm working Friday.
Between the Dallas Cowboys and the Miami Dolphins.
I'm off next Sunday.
Man, he keep making me come in this. Oh, you know what? I'm tripping. Why am I keep showing him the same fucking formation?
He's going to get this one out to his fullback. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Shift together here from the D-line. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. It's caught. Stills right side. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. And they talked about how important the passing game was going to be against that defensive look. Good job there going to the air for the first down.
It's all about preparation. It's all about planning, and then it's about execution. So put it all together in practice. Okay, this is what we think we're going to see. This is how they get to it. And then when the game comes, read it and attack it.
Now a play fake here on first down. And this will be incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time. And it's second down. And on your screen, the offensive starters, Jarvis Landry, a guy that we profile.
Love his game. Not only is he going to beat you with athleticism, he's going to outwork you as well. And look for him to hurt you also in the kick return game.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a third down. And now the defense for Dallas.
Randy Gregory entered the league with people excited about his pass rushing skills. They continue to stay excited about his potential.
So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. They'll drop to throw. And over the middle, this is Parker. And he'll get it down here to the 43. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
The lone setback is Langford.
Field goal from the 50.
And he'll get it up the middle.
This nigga got 30 touchdowns on the season with Julio Jones.
Damn. It'll bring up second.
If only he knew how to actually play.
Wide receiving core, Charles.
Besides throwing that bitch to Julio.
Watching a little film, and you popped your
He
head in and
actually had
said
an
these
offense,
receivers are pretty good from what I can tell.
Of course.
You're exactly right. Can't wait to see them do their thing out on the field.
And it's funny because it's not like Julio getting this shit. He not actually getting this shit when it matters. He's getting this shit in garbage time. Like, nigga, I'm blowing this dude out. He throwing that bitch up. You heard me?
And a nice job there of keeping the toes in.
I didn't already change my defense on how I'm planning.
And let's run through the Dolphins' defense.
The competition to go to the Pro Bowl at safety is fierce in the NFL. But Rashad Jones makes his case year in and year out as one who should go.
We them guys. Make it, boy.
Why did he stop running, dog? What the fuck?
That brings up 3rd.
Wow.
Don't like to retire from Madden.
Dirty throw down.
Time running out here on the play
You
clock.
have to use some pussy.
I'm not sure we could spot any difference on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they run successful.
So on 4th down here,
Make it, boy. Gotta make it.
end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. And out come the Dolphins now. And the last go-around for them, they tried that really, really long field goal. Couldn't connect.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say, well, why would you try one that long? You hurt yourself in field position. The ball comes out, there. That only helps the other team. But I look at it as maybe it's a double shot of confidence. Confident the kicker could make it. And even if he missed, confident in their defense that they can hold him.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And they're 6 yards away from picking up the first here on second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Dumb bitch.
Got the hand caught up in the grill of the face mask. 15-yard penalty.
So tough for a defender. You're trying so hard to make a play, and the way that these offensive guys can move around, sometimes your hand gets into the wrong place.
The
what?
I found the move I'm going to do with my Piccolo character, fool.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, pick up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
I got to figure out how to do a
run
tutu bang for
anticipation.
my
Here's the D-line sandwiches together. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it down here to the 43. The defense came out with a look that they had prepped for all week to attack. They took advantage, got the first down.
And the key words in there, prepped for all week. They really studied them, understood their tendencies, knew what they liked to do, and prepared their game plan accordingly. And boy, the payoff was good.
They come up in an offset eye. Now they'll run it on the toss. Muscles him off. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Second down, offense behind the sticks here. 2nd and 13. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Complete here to Gary Barnage. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
Now they go screen. It's complete. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away. Throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll be a loss of 1, and it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. To throw. A battle for it, and it's It's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Now it's a bootleg with Mariota rolling to his right. And incomplete on the deep ball. And now it's a 3rd and 4 situation for the offense. Mariota from the gun on 3rd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. Call it a gain of 5. And they're able to convert here on 4th and inches. Now this worked, so I guess I shouldn't be nitpicking too much, but they only had a couple of inches to go. Why fake punt?
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. If you're going to go ahead and try and pick it up in that short of a distance, I wouldn't even gone to fake punt formation. That's like using up a big play for no reason at all. Leave your offense on the field and pick it up. But again, what were we doing? We're nitpicking, right? Because they did get it.
It worked. First down, Mariota. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Second down, Mariota. They go screenplay to Langford. Touchdown, Cowboys! Jeremy Langford, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are in for 6. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense.
Son, I threw the ball
14
times for 11 completions, 228 yards, 2 interceptions, no TDs with Breeze. My running back had 22 attempts, 266 yards, with 5 touchdowns. I literally changed. Last time I threw the ball around the field all game. This time I just ran the ball out his throat. I didn't do nothing amazing, just ran the ball.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
And he literally spammed Julio for 9 receptions for 272 yards.
And the Dolphins offense now ready to go back out on the field.
I wish you can actually see the stat that says how many times he threw to him. And Cooks caught 1 pass for 21 yards. I don't even know when that pass was. But
what they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It's a pickup of 14.
When you trying to go to different wide receivers, when you ain't trying to spam.
He sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back.
I mean, he's literally like throws that bitch to Julio.
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the gun, just go. And we'll see who's faster.
He is looking for Julio. Like, when he need a bailout, Julio.
Getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see.
And because of Julio, my running back may not even make it fucking play of the week.
Quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his
5 TDs, 266 yards, nigga, that's play of the week. But because of Julio numbers he putting up, shit.
Slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
They'll look to throw here on first down. On the left side, this is Stills. A gain of 6 there on first.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
4 yards remaining now on second down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looks for Parker, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good. So they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Now a second down throw for Mariota. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Son, he literally has 2,299 yards with Julio, 81 receptions. The closest thing to that would be 2,299 yards, nigga, and we still got at least like fucking 5 more games, 6 more games to play. And the closest nigga to him is Odell Beckham with 1,420.
They go play action here on first down. And his throw here's
30 fucking TDs.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups.
But what he doesn't know is
they're just unable to complete the pass.
Julio Jones been in the league 6 years, right? He's already a superstar. He has 28. He's 28 years old. A superstar, 99 overall, okay? He's about to fucking deplenish next season. Okay? You working on Julio, why? Why are you not working on another wide receiver? You just throwing that bitch to Julio. You heard me? Like, I'm not even throwing my ball to Cooks. I'm using Cooks as a decoy. I'm throwing that bitch to the rookie nigga I got. Getting him all the little XP I can get. But this game, I had it on my mind. I was going to run that bitch down his throat.
Mariota, he'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain at all on the play there. And that brings up 4. So unable to get any yardage at all off of the screen there on third down.
And ordinarily on third down, that's when you want to bring pressure. You get all your guys who want to get after the quarterback. But how about the patience they showed? Read the play, snuffed it out, and made a nice stop.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. And he'll get credit for a punt inside the 20, not by much, but inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up. And this is going to be brought back.
Defensive touchdown.
Touchdown by the
Quarterback fumble.
Huge play by the defense. Not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return? Everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home.
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback that has to slide and find open space to throw.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
I spy a couple of extra defensive backs on the field for Dallas.
Cowboys in the dime on third. He'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
They'll run with Langford to begin the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A minute 59 to go in the first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota.
Dang.
Oh, he's going to be hit and driven into the turf. Ndamukong Suh. He's the one that got to
our last game was 51-26.
It
was 59-31. It's like that nigga got a new place for Julio every fucking game.
Mariota
he got a cold ass wide receiver named Gabriel on his fucking team. He didn't even use him. I was using the fuck out. I wish I'd have had that nigga season 1. I'd have put that nigga on the other side of Cooks. I was looking for a wide receiver.
They come up in an offset eye. Mariota to throw it. Pass incomplete.
There are a good number of coaches at any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Off the play fake.
Remember when I be blowing niggas out to put my back
and
up.
he comes back with one complete. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. And a good quarterback.
Yeah, like let's say you blowing the nigga out in the first half, like you up 21. Like, let's say you up 28-3. At one point, like I was.
He's going to continue to pick them apart because
I should have put the backup quarterback.
Find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme.
That way you could have been earning next week.
Remember when Carolina
Matter of fact, even by just putting him in the game when you about to kneel the ball.
Defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50.
Just put him in the game when they, in the fourth quarter with like 4 minutes left.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Second down, Mariota. They go screen play to Langford. And he'll go down at the 28. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's third down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ndamukong Suh in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. So that would have been something from that distance, but to no avail. Comes up empty as we have reached the intermission. As we send you up to Orlando, and with our EA Sports halftime report, here's Larry Ridley. Both teams appear ready
54-yarder, dog. Keep it perfect. That bitch
action here in quarter number 3.
That ain't on you.
In the end zone.
What's your kicking power, nigga?
Across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this.
I don't even know what that boy shit on. I ain't never looked at. That's one play. Every guy never looked at, my nigga.
The offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them.
I go with a nigga with buku power. I don't give a fuck if he ain't got no accuracy. I get his accuracy up later, you hear me?
Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Fresh set of downs here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw all the time.
The playoffs
but you
right
still
now.
have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
They'll come out in the pistol. Back to the running game. Langford. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
And that's a good sign right there as we start the third quarter. Because in the first half, not much space to run the football.
A pistol right now?
No, I am.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Nah, I'm standing.
Their dangerous wide receiver.
That drive.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
The stretches on them pistols, OP, you heard me?
So they're gonna go
if
for
nigga
2.
ain't in man under, like a man coverage on the stretch. You should be able to get that outside or catch you a fucking gap and hit that hole.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
You so fucking
It's not
out
an
of
easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And Barnage has it on the right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40.
Hey, when a nigga about to script the ball, they make you press a button.
A 6'6" target.
It is indeed.
You got a whole R1. You talking about when you run the ball?
No, like if I'm about trying to script somebody.
It reminds me of one great tight
Oh, I think the button is R2.
Kind of like put up in the top shot.
Nah, it's R1.
And that's complete. It's Sims. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
You gotta do me what I did. I do flash all that shit.
When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through.
This nigga tried to pick the ball with this dude right in front of him. Wow.
Really well done.
A good pickup there at 22.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal. And they're going to speed things up here.
Find a home for that boy next year. He's just 27.
They'll look to throw again. That's caught at the 2.
Put my nigga King Crowley over there.
It's second down, and the 8th play on this drive coming up.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And put a really nice game right there. First down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
Peace was mine.
Gotta figure this is one they need here on 3rd and goal. They'll try and power it in with Juszczyk. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2.
Uh-oh, we trying to put up a goal line stand?
There are certain drives in a game where anything less than a touchdown that caps it feels like an absolute disappointment. This is one of those drives.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter. as he'll go for it on 4th down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got him there. It's Landry for the Dolphins touchdown. Jarvis Landry. Touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead.
Third quarter.
Extra point attempt to come here.
Look at sleep.
And they're able to cut the deficit to 12. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Mariota now on 2nd down.
Do a fucking pick. Put this nigga back in the game.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Back to it after the pick 6. Mariota in a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee.
That nigga got my nigga Sean Lee.
Will take over at the 25-yard line.
I just threw this nigga a fucking pick, dog.
They get set to take over here. And that last
another pick,
another pick. That one, that shit wasn't supposed to be no pick, dog.
Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would because if they
so how much he was up?
enough to do it on the last drive, starting
nigga, that nigga, I had that nigga 19-0, nigga.
They got to be confident about what they're presenting.
You ain't running the ball?
I was running that bitch.
They really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no
conservative, boy. I'll tell you about that momentum shit. Man, ain't go hard. They'll do anything to get a nigga back in the game.
At the 8, a solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
Okay, when the big guy runs a corner route, you're asking a lot no matter who's covering him. Doesn't matter whether it's a linebacker or a defensive back. Yeah. He usually has the advantage because of his body type.
1st down and goal to go from the 7. And he will take it in for the Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins have tied it. Now they can take the lead with the extra point. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy.
You so fucking out of line.
Hey, with a blue character,
so
they do
ball
up
game
close
here
person.
as the kick's away.
Mm-hmm.
This is taken near the 13. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Looking to jam the receivers at the line.
So in order to become kid, I gotta get that nigga kid. No homo.
I didn't get no kid. I just got my level up.
At the 3. And he will take it in.
That was it, man.
Touchdown.
Huh? Yeah, I just went fought the nigga. I had like 3 of them, 3 kids in that
And
bitch.
the Dolphins have taken the lead.
But then I just leveled that nigga up.
Can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far.
What are you fighting at? Train?
What?
I said, do you train when you fighting or what?
Oh nah, nigga, that nigga. He just.
The kicking team out for Miami
You know
as
what
they
I'm
will
saying? He
send
won't
this
talk
one
to your
away.
ass. I just went to that nigga little house
That's
shit.
fielded in the end zone.
That was it.
And he'll take this up past the 20
That
and
nigga, I
down
fought that
at
nigga
the
in the
22-yard line. And now
He was
Dallas
like,
gets set to take
I
the
wasn't even paying
field.
attention. I just
And
went in
last
that
time,
bitch hit it.
One-play interception. So
That
this
nigga was
offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Back now in Miami. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. 7 yards to go on 2nd down. Now it's a bootleg with Mariota. And his throw is incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
7 yards remaining here on 3rd down. One receiver left is Hilton. On 3rd down, Mariota. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. A great read, and it's picked off. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. So now here come the Dolphins. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did
no
last
picks,
time
playing
when they
good
were
in the
fortunate
bitch.
at 6.
The second half is throwing fucking picks,
Take exactly what
tell you,
happened
they
before.
wouldn't take the nigga out for a little while, put the
They have
back
to
up
make
in.
a few additional changes along the way, because
have a
I'm sure
reserve.
the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take. Puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
They'll set up a throw. Incomplete. Jarvis Landry, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
So a second down incompletion now brings up third down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's fourth down.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
So a big one there as that gives them a little cushion.
And you know, here in the fourth quarter, the fact that they were able to bleed some time off the clock and put points on the board, even if it's only 3, that could turn out to be the drive that ultimately wins them the game.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive? Or
the
no,
score
you
is
just
not
throw that
much.
out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally just go ahead and be loose with the football again.
About beating you?
Take care of it, but you have to be careful about it.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. And the Dolphins getting set to go here. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
And that drop will cause a little bit of angst for the play caller, because you know they've worked all week game planning and flexing the tight end out and making him a matchup issue for the defense. They had what they wanted, and he drops the ball.
Man, just couldn't hang on to the slant. Now back to throw. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead, confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. Because strategy would tell you, run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
He's got it. Touchdown.
He gave that ball the momentum. 3 straight fucking picks.
Yeah, 3 straight nigga on the first play, straight to Sean Lee. That nigga gonna be the fucking player of the week, dog. Defensive player of the week.
And you ain't running that bitch. How you come down on 1st down and pass, nigga, when you had the lead?
Point conversion.
And I ran on one of the picks. That bitch ain't get no game day yardage.
And that's complete. It's Sims.
You ain't trying to score. You trying to move the ball. You got a 19-point lead.
He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And out now come the Cowboys.
Shitty side of the fucking field,
The drive starts with a carry by Langford. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Mariota caught left side by Hilton. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
But they brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call.
To throw is Mariota. Jeremy Langford, the one he was looking to get it to. And it's now 4th and 3.
Well, an incomplete pass certainly doesn't look like a good play. For the guy throwing it today, as many interceptions he's thrown, he's got to feel a sigh of relief that the ball actually hit the ground and didn't go in the other direction.
And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Give him 7 on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But it doesn't matter what you call a position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Here we go now.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he finds Barnage. He's got it. Call it a gain of 10, and they pick up the 1st. Defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning. And now nothing but green ahead of him. A great read, and it's picked off. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense
Some Ronnie ass this time. All you want to do is double cover football game. Double cover this time again.
You see what can happen when you do try to get rid of it with pressure.
Yeah, and how about the pressure coming without them having to blitz? That's when you know things are clicking for your defense. And the end result, they end up gaining 6 points.
That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. And out come the Dolphins now. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6, obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last that didn't bother you too much.
That's hairline.
No, because it's exactly what you're
boy,
supposed
that
to do.
nigga
You
Eddie
can't have
Point.
good field position.
That nigga pointing at his nose, boy. That nigga Eddie Point deep, dog.
The incompletion.
That's my dog, son. I just ain't never want to say that, son. But that nigga shit's bad, son.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Over the middle.
You thought about this nigga going fucking Super Saiyan God and shit. You be able to fucking, you know what I'm saying? Some type of superpower can fucking help my nigga out.
Coverage, which means you just have to find the open areas in between defenders. That's exactly what happened on that play.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll run it now out of the gun. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They'll look to throw. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Partner, nothing complicated here. This is just a pretty simple drag route.
You're exactly right, Brandon. Instead of throwing it downfield, they just throw it underneath and let the receiver do the work.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big.
nigga ain't been at all fucking game, really, bro.
Sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got time. His throw incomplete. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver. And it's third down. Good job by the O-line. Quarterback had time to go through his checks. That's one you need to take advantage of.
A perfect situation, and they're unable to take advantage of it. When you have that much time to scan the field, you have to find an open receiver.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And on third down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back. Back to throw here. Going deep here for Stills. And that's caught inside the 35. Now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And now a first down following that long gain. And on the ground they go with a running back. And he'll get it down inside the 30. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. 2nd and 5. They come up in an offset eye. Now they try the right side here. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get a couple of first downs.
And a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the Florida
Get a pick, throw it right back.
And the Dolphins offense now ready to go back on the field.
I could have came fucking back, son. 26-34. I had a minute and 30 something.
Just salted away, right?
Exactly. That's all the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their job in a big way.
I don't know what the fuck the
run the
receiver was
sidelines now,
doing.
starting to take their tape off, and hey, we've done this thing. The offense has to put it away, and that means ball security.
Absolutely. Stranger things have happened. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
But it was stopped on that play. We've had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to them the rest of the game.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. Go, D. Let's go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And this is caught.
That nigga,
And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
He gonna throw a touchdown. He scored at the end of the fucking game.
But do you really feel like
Puss
it's
ass nigga. He could have just ran the clock out, man. I ain't got no time
So
on.
make sure
And who you
stay with
playing?
it, do all the right things down
Oh,
the
them
stretch,
fucking Dolphins,
especially on
man.
defense. But
Tracy
that
Lee,
touchdown
oh,
there,
yeah.
you've got to feel good about your chances.
And this part of the game's been an adventure thus far, but this one is
I
good.
wasn't even looking for that nigga to even do some shit like that. I'm thinking he
The
about to
kicking
just
team
run the
out
clock.
for Miami as
You
they
always got to
send
be
this
prepared,
one
you
away.
know.
Man, shut your smell ass up, little boy.
That's
I
fielding
mean,
in
it's
the end
unsportsmanlike,
zone.
my nigga, but
I ain't tripping.
you can
And
still
with the new
score.
rule, that decision to
but
bring
still
it
some
out
whole
will
shit,
cost
bro.
him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20.
thought that shit was
And now
wrong.
Dallas gets set to take the field. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. It's a gain of 17 that time. And it'll be first down, Cowboys. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Mariota on first down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now Mariota. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Second down now after the incompletion. Throwing again. Mariota on 2nd and 10. They go screenplay to Langford. And he's brought down.
Work is a bitch, and everybody knows.
A big offensive explosion helped lead
That's why
them
that
to
nigga be
victory.
picking his nose.
Defensive guys,
if you walk
they're just
down the
saying,
steps,
hey, put those
you
points
hold
up
your
every
big
week.
ass
We'll
down
just keep
and
winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
That boy scored 25 in the third and 16 in the fucking
7 and 5. And they'll get another
That
home
nigga
date
sucks.
next week as the Patriots will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys,
I wanted to
it's
keep my
another
side
week
of
with
the
more
fence,
questions than answers as they fall to 3 and 9. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Buffalo Bills.
Got my first pick. I got 2 defensive fucking TDs today.
So that'll do it for my partner,
Hey,
Charles
take
Davis,
6.
and the best darn crew
I
in the
coulda came
industry. I'm
back,
Brandon
too,
Gaughan.
dog.
This has been a presentation of the
Yeah,
NFL
'cause you don't run- I don't know why you don't run the ball.
EA Sports.
I'll run the ball a little
The
bit.
Dolphins are winners here as we say so
Nigga,
long from South
I can't believe you
Florida.
let Ezekiel go, though.
Because I couldn't do nigga, that's why. Because I fucking can't run the ball, bitch. I should have kept that nigga though. Fuck, if I know this dude,